Do you know your own habits and rhythms? Do you know what works and what doesn't? Hi, my name is Jeff Raker. Welcome to the question for today. Earlier this year, our three kids and their families put together a surprise gathering for my wife and I and our birthday this year. At this gathering in a different location, surprise to us, they had actually put together a bingo card, and it had sayings, habits, things that my wife and I apparently we do fairly consistently. Did Dad talk about the miles per gallon with his new hybrid car? Yeah, I do that sometimes. I did one of the parents say, "Man, you must have had great parents." That was on the card. Oh my goodness. Like on the second day, all of a sudden, our son yells, "Bingo." And we're like, what in the world? And they show us these cards. We laughed. And we walked away from that weekend driving home and we're thinking, wow, are we that predictable? Well, in some ways we are. In what ways are you predictable? And some of the stuff is fun and funny, and some of it's like, oh, do I really do that? Yeah, I do. This wasn't on the card, thankfully, but complains about everything. Do you complain about everything? Are you one who levels criticism at everyone because nothing's ever good enough? Do you do things that make it hard for other people to follow you? We all have fun stuff that we do. We all are made up different ways, different environments we grew up in. I love asking teams as I'm getting to know them, how many of you were only children, how many of you were oldest, youngest, middle, how many of you have parents that are together, parents that are divorced. This colors how we experience and see, view the world and lead ourselves. What are those things for you? Might have a fun time asking your people, but find out, because the more you know about yourself, the better leader you'll be. Some things you do pretty regularly probably aren't helpful, and some of them are just innocuous. They really don't have an impact. They're just part of how you're wired. Do you know these things for your people? Have you built relationship with them so that you do? Level up your leadership with this question for today.